channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia. I'd love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So I'm back in the same place that I was the other day. It's just better at the minute for me because it's easy for me to film here rather than where I used to film. So I think I might film here for maybe the remainder of July, or at least what you're going to see, and then when we're in our new house, be a different location because I would have moved from this one. So you'll have to ignore if I've got anything here. I've been wearing my glasses and I am stuck for time really, so I'm going to try and film as many videos as I can. I'm currently on my lunch break at work and I'm a little bit behind on my project pan, so I'm going to start with that one. So this is my 6th update, I think it is. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong on the top, for my project pan, and I have my little book here, which is what I always keep my recordings in. I kind of thought I might not maybe do as well as what I usually do over the past months just because of everything, because if you don't know, me and my partner have bought a house together, and me and my boyfriend have been renovating our new house while we're also trying to pack our current house. It's just been a lot, so I didn't really wear makeup that much, which I don't think a lot of people would. You get home late at night, the last thing I want to do is take off my makeup, so a lot of days I've been going makeupless, which is fine. So if you don't know much about a project pan, this is where someone tries to use up their makeup. I have a lot of makeup, so I'm trying to get through some makeup. I mean, I do of course buy new makeup. I do because I love makeup, and I'm also planning on doing some new videos on my channel going forward from August, so I just love new makeup. I love buying new makeup, and because I do enjoy doing that, I also want to be using stuff up that might be a bit older in my collection, or just stuff that I want to use up. So there is literally so many people in the panning community. I love watching panning videos. It's one of my favourite things. It's just so satisfying seeing something used up right from the beginning right to the end. Is it just me? No? Okay, so let's start off with my primer. So I am filming this a little bit later. I usually do so I try to film the day that I set my limit, which is usually the 10th of each month. It's the 16th today, so I'm a little bit behind. I did record everything up to the 10th, and then I started the new month. This is the primer I have in my project, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Radiance primer. This is quite bluey tinged, and I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. I don't really see it being pore minimizing or even out skin tones or anything, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I have it on today. All of my project stuff I usually do wear on a day-to-day basis, and I use this 9 times since the last update. Not great, but this is my progress and I am happy with it. It's at least enough. I have to put sellotape on pretty much all of my stuff now because it seems to always come off. So I've made good progress, and I do think if I keep up with that progress, I should have this done by the next update, which I'm glad about. It's not something I would recommend. I got this, I think, when I spent like £20 at Boots. It give you like a free gift. I won't go out and buy this again, but like I said, 9 uses, I'm getting there. I think if I would have worn makeup as much as what I usually do, I might have been a bit closer, but that's fine. The next one is my foundation. So this is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. I've noticed that this foundation adds a beautiful glow to my skin. Now usually I add a glowy primer beforehand because I do love glow, but because I've only been using that, and I've been kind of short on time, I've only been using that Rimmel one, but this has added a beautiful glow to my skin, which I'm all about. So this is my progress. I'm really sorry about that line. I obviously just had a bit of a mare with it. So this is where I am at now. I mean, it's pretty consistent progress. I do think this might take me another couple of months. You can't get Bourjois anymore in the UK, and I kind of have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this. Sometimes I think, oh my god, my skin looks really nice, and other times I'm like, my skin looks okay, you know. So at the moment, I'm enjoying using it. I think last update I mentioned I wasn't enjoying it as much as I thought I would, but I am enjoying it. It does have that nice extra glow at the moment. And I did use this 8 times in the last month. I don't know how I managed to use a primer 9 times and this 8 times. I don't know, maybe I might have miscounted one, but I'm gonna say 8 because that's what I've written down. But I think maybe in another couple of months I'll have another foundation out, which is great. Forgot to say at the beginning, which usually I always say, I have finished one thing this month, so I will talk about that when I get to it. Okay, next we have my concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I can't mark this one because I just can't see through it, but I did use this 11 times in the last month. I am starting to notice with this that it isn't bringing out as much product as what it used to. It still brings out some, but I feel like I've said that before in an update, but I do think it is getting less and less product now. I don't know whether I'd take the stopper out of this. I think I'm just going to have to make that decision when I feel like I'm at that point. This concealer is okay. I'm not going to race out and buy it again. I think I bought it because I used to listen to a podcast. I can't remember what the podcast is called, but she raved about this concealer, saying like it was her holy grail, and she was quite a big YouTuber as well, so I was really excited when Wet n Wild came to the UK for me to buy it and try it. I also bought the foundation as well, not the dewy one, but the original. That smelled like paint stripper. I just could not put that on my face, and it just didn't sit well on my face. But this one, it doesn't smell like paint stripper. Not that I smell my concealers anyway, it just smells like a concealer. And it also doesn't sit the way that the foundation did, but I don't think I would get it again. I much prefer other concealers in my collection. So yeah, I used this 11 times. I think because when I was doing maybe like a no makeup look, I would just put this under my eyes. So yeah, I don't know where we're at with that. I'm just going to keep using it, and hopefully we can have it used up by the end of the year, but I don't know. I don't know whether we will. Fingers crossed, because it'd be really good to get another concealer out, but makeup takes a long time sometimes to pan. Some things faster than others. This concealer just seems to be taking forever. Okay, this was something I put in last update, and this is the Skin Chemist Rose Quartz Youth Defense Lip Plump. It actually looks like I'm higher because what I do is I take out the wand when I mark it. Now it hasn't settled properly, but when I did mark it, it was settled. I haven't made a huge amount of progress, and I have a feeling that we are in July now, I have a feeling that I'm not going to finish this year. Maybe just because I underestimated how long it was going to take. I have been using this outside of the project for the first like 5 months of the year anyway, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this, but I did use it 8 times as well. I think the problem with this is I always forget to use it. Because I like to put it on at the beginning, so that by the time I'm putting on my lip product, it's kind of gone into my lips. I won't get this again. I got it, I think, in my advent calendar last Christmas, but I'm not wowed by it and I wouldn't get it again. Okay, so next thing I have is my Benefit Hoola bronzer. For anything with a pan like this, I will put the progress pictures on the screen. Either side, I don't know which side. Sometimes I put it this side, sometimes I put it that side. It just depends on how I feel. So I did only use this 8 times last month. I don't think there's a huge amount of progress. The picture might look a little bit different. Also, ignore my nails. The picture might look a little bit different because I have used this a few more times since the 10th. It's going down around the sides now. I don't know if you can see, fingers crossed you can. I still think I might be able to finish this by the end of the year. I use it pretty much every day. It's just easy to use because I don't use a heavy hand with it. I use a really, really light hand. And I am getting through it, and like I said, 8 times is still quite good considering I didn't really wear makeup. I do think with the progress that I was having previously, like, you know, when I was wearing it maybe like 15, 16 times in the month, I do think if I can get back to that, which I should, I'm going back into my office, my work office soon, so I'll be wearing makeup a lot more. I say a lot more, I pretty much used to wear makeup every day anyway. I do think I might be able to have a bit more progress in this by September's update maybe, but we will see. But I'm still really happy with it. That's a product that after this year I'm just going to get rid of anyway because it's pretty old. I felt like that was a really long-winded explanation for a bronzer. So okay, next one is my blush, and this is NARS Orgasm, a product that when I look at it, it feels like I have made 0 progress on it. I have used this 9 times because sometimes I think once I used it just to put a bit of blush on when I was going out. Really don't know my progress on this. I always surprise myself when I see the progress photos, because I'm like, actually I do see a little bit of difference. When I look at it like this, I don't. I only do want to just hit pan in this though. The rest of the products in my project are to completely use up. This one is just a hit pan because I'm not going to be able to finish a blush that doesn't have pan in a year. So, and this was brought in a few updates ago, so it's not even like I've been working on this all year. So yeah, 9 times, I'm happy with that. Hopefully you can see a bit more progress in the photos. Okay, next is my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. I have realised I really like this. I really like this, and it pains me because this is £30 I believe, and the amount of air that is in this product is ridiculous. But I did say in my last update that I think I would be finished with this, and I was like, because I like this product so much now, I was like, I really was trying to squeeze every last little bit out of this that I could, and I managed to get more product on the top. So I was like, right, okay, perfect, that's fine. Just means I can use it for another month. I'm not going to say I'm going to have this done by next month because, again, I don't know. I don't know whether I will, but I did use this 8 times as well. I do really enjoy this, and I did a Charlotte Tilbury video where I was talking about the different products, and I didn't really like this then. I've changed my mind now. I do really like this. It's just a perfect subtle highlight. I got it on today. You can build it up if you want. It pains me that I like this. I can see myself buying it in the future, but at the same time I'm literally on the fence because I know that there's a lot of air in there, but it's a beautiful highlight. So I don't know, I can see myself buying that in the future. Next is my lip liner. This is the Primark lip liner. So it has no like name of the colour. This desperately needs sharpening, so you'll have to ignore that. I can't find my sharpener because I packed all my makeup, so I'm gonna have to maybe just have a bit of a dig to try and find it. But this is getting a lot shorter than what it was, and that makes me so happy. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a issue with this at the beginning, and I marked it on a sheet, then I lost it, so I threw that sheet away, and then I found it again, so I don't have anything to show you as a comparison, but just know that it is going down. And I did use this 10 times. Now I'm getting there with this. I actually really like this. It's really creamy. I think I got this. I'm really sorry if you can hear a beeping in the background. Of course, while I'm filming, it's going to be beeping. I really do like this. I think I got it in a lip kit with a liquid lip that I didn't like, but I do really like this, and I can see myself picking up some more of those in the future if they do have them separately in Primark, even though I don't go in Primark that much. So the one product I have finished, or I'm actually calling it finished, is this lip gloss by Revolution. This is the lip gloss in Cake. This has been the bane of my life for the past, what, 3 months since I took the stopper out. I don't know why, but it just keeps leaking. I don't know why. So I don't know if you can hopefully see in there, but I have scraped a lot of the product out. Hopefully you can see if I hold it up to the light. I don't know whether you will be able to. And there is still some product left on here, but this is getting really dry now, and I'm not enjoying putting it on my lips as much. And when I hold it up to the light, I really have scraped as much as I can. Just there's some dried on the side. I am just calling this done. I have worked on this. I have pretty much got majority of what I can out of the tube. So I used this 10 times last month. I will be glad to have this out, and I am classing it as done because I have scraped as much as I can, and like I said, it is getting dry now, so we will be replacing something at the end for that. But I'm really happy I've at least finished one thing since the last update, because I was thinking I wasn't going to, and then when I couldn't really get any more on there, I thought, perfect, I've at least finished one thing. And last but no means least, we have my Pixie Glow Mist. So I really don't like the smell of this. Really don't like the smell of this. but I do really like the way that it does make my skin look. It does make it look glowy. And this is my progress. Again, I feel like that is pretty good. I did only use this 11 times, so for 11 uses that is pretty good. I might just spray a little bit now. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any difference, but I did just spray some, but I can't describe the smell of it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I will use the product though because I do actually like the product. So I'm now going to be introducing something new for the lip gloss, and it is another lip product. I'm trying to use a few lip products this year, and I'm going to be putting in this one. This one's by Givenchy, and I got this in my giveaway from Catch Up with Kay. Last update I watched of her Project Pan, she had this in it, so I thought, you know what, it's a perfect colour for summer. I'm going to put it in. So this is the colour, and it's a tint. It's not going to come out as opaque as the colour on here. It is a tint, but I was wearing it earlier on today and it is this colour. So if I'm going to wear this, I feel like I'm going to need to have a really neutral eye. I did like it. With it being a tint, it felt comfortable on my lips. I did enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to seeing how long it's going to take me to use this, because I think for Kate it didn't take her long at all, so I'm curious to see. And this is the perfect size for my handbag, so I can take it out and about. Not that I most probably will because I'll be wearing a mask, but I'll put it in my handbag. So that is my update. I know it's pretty short and sweet. I'm really happy with all the products that I've still got in my project, and fingers crossed I can have a few more empties next month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it means the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And I would love to know below your thoughts and opinions on my progress since the last update. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.